everybody, welcome back on my channel. Today's video is going to be me testing out a lot of new products from Rimmel. They sent me a PR package with their new lip products, which I'm always excited to try new lip product, especially if they're matte lipsticks. And then they also have some new colors in their mascaras and like foundation and everything. So I'm going to be testing out everything in front of you. Everything that I don't have to do for complete face, I'm either going to use other products that I already have from Rimmel, or I'm just going to substitute because I think I might not have anything for my cheeks and brows. So I'm just going to use whatever I have, but I'm just going to be testing them out with you. Everything came out. I have the PR little paper there. Everything came out in January 2017 in Canada, so it's probably already out everywhere, US, Canada. So let's just test everything out. So first thing first, face products. So they have this new BB cream. I thought I already saw this BB cream, so I'm a little confused, but this is the BB Cream Beauty Balm 9-in-1 that is supposed to be everything you need, like prime your face, control the oil, control the sweat and everything. So we're going to be testing it out. I'm not sure if I have time today to come back at the end of the day, but I'm really going to try so we can actually see if they perform well throughout the day. But let's apply this all over my face. I have the color light medium, which is probably going to be a bit dark for me, but I'm just going to blend it down my neck. We're just going to be testing it out. It comes in the color very light, light, light medium, and medium. So there's 4 shades. Okay, that's not enough shades, clearly, but I'm still going to be testing it out. I'm going to be applying it with a beauty blender because that's what I usually use. And because it's BB cream, I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit more forgiving, even if it's dark for me. Actually, it's not that dark. Okay, light medium isn't that dark. This is the color right here. It's pretty liquidy. I'm going to be applying it with the L'Oreal sponge. We're going to test the coverage. I'm going to try to apply it on half my face. It does have a faint scent to it, like almost like soap, which isn't a bad smell. So it's definitely glowy and natural. I would say it's definitely a light coverage, but it does even out my skin tone. Doesn't seem to cover everything. Obviously, BB cream don't tend to. So I might need to apply a little bit of concealer wherever I need it. But you can definitely see the difference on my face that this half is definitely more even than this one. So let's apply it on the other side. I do like that the squeezy tube, the little hole is like pretty small. I feel like sometimes they give you like a really big hole and it's like a mess. I zoom you in so you can see the skin texture and everything, but it does give you a nice light coverage, but you can still see like a little bit of redness from any discoloration that I have right now. So it definitely is a light coverage, but if I'm having a really good skin day or I don't want to wear a lot on my skin, I think this is a really nice wash of evenness on my skin. But yeah, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of the Makeup Forever concealer because it's the one I have close. But it doesn't seem to emphasize any, like I have a little bit still of dry patches on my nose, but it doesn't seem to emphasize them much. As for oiliness and sweat and everything, I'm going to be coming back at the end of the day. Although I'm going to be applying some powder because if you have oily skin, just this, I can already feel my skin being like a bit oily. As for concealer, this is not a new concealer, but it's the one that I have right now. This is the Match Perfection 2-in-1 concealer and highlighter in the color 125 Fair. This is what it is. I don't know if it's going to be too light for me right now. Maybe a little. We're going to see. It's the only one that I have. Why do we always make those weird faces whenever we're approaching our eyes? Whenever I apply concealer and mascara on camera, I'm always editing the videos and I'm like, what are you doing with that face? I do like this concealer, by the way. You can definitely use it to highlight your face and everything, but I'm going to go for a more natural look today. And then I'm going to set everything with this powder. Again, this is one of the newer products that came out last month in Canada. This one is the color 01 Transparent, which I haven't used yet. I need to find a way to open this. I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Powder brush. I do have pretty oily skin, so we're going to be able to test if the powder helps with that. So this is what the base looks like. I did add some concealer wherever I needed it, but overall I do like the finish. The powder doesn't seem to like make me super matte. You can still see a little bit of shine, which I do like, a little bit of a glowiness. I feel like if you have super dry skin, this might actually work for you. I don't have dry skin anymore, so I can't like, you know, don't take my word for it, but I feel like it could because it doesn't seem to emphasize too much my skin. Actually, let me zoom you in a little bit. So you can see the texture. I'm not using any skin blurring filter or anything, so this is what my skin looks like. Hopefully you can see a little bit. It's not sunny outside, so I can't really use natural lighting, so it is artificial one, but you can still see the texture of my skin, but it looks flawless. It doesn't look powdery or cakey or anything. So this is how the base turned out so far. I like it. A very natural finish. I like the little bit of a glowiness to it. The color actually ended up working for me, but we are in 2017, so I do expect a brand to have more than a 4 shade in their color range, so yeah. Next step is going to be eyeshadow. They have 3 different ones that I'm going to show to you quickly. They are the Magnify shadows. First one is called 001 Keep Calm and Wear Gold, which reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay Naked One palette, like a lot. So actually I might use this because it's been a while since I used that. Number 2, London Nudes Calling. This is number 3, Grunge Glamour, which if you like a smoky eye, there's definitely some great colors there for that. I didn't clean my brushes, so I'm just gonna quickly clean a couple. I'm using the Cinema Secrets one, the ridiculously big bottle, because it smells like vanilla and it's super quick. And I'm gonna use a little bit of the loose powder just to prep my eyelid because I did apply some of the concealer. I just want to make sure everything's gonna blend out easily. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the taupey shade because I feel like I haven't been wearing taupe at all yet. And usually I wear a lot of taupe for the winter. I'm going to add a little bit of the like mauve brown here. So I told myself that I was going to do an everyday makeup look, and clearly I'm not. I should have zoomed you in actually. The only struggle is that the closer you are, the harder it is to stay in the frame. So I can't tell because I haven't swatched them on my arm yet, but I will be including some swatches so you can see the colors perform on my arm. But as for my eyes, it does seem to perform really well. So this is the first palette, which is Keep Calm and Wear Gold. All the colors went on pretty well. The only ones that weren't perfect are the ones that are like almost matte with a little bit of like shimmer in there. Those are the ones that were the hardest. I only did 1 or 2 swipes. I didn't overpack them or anything, so I hopefully zoomed in properly. So overall, this is definitely a thumbs up. It's not perfect, but I can definitely see myself using it. The second palette is London Nudes Calling, which the first, actually, let me show you. This one and this one are definitely chalky. Whenever I apply them, I will zoom you in so you'll be able to see it better. The middle shades, amazing, really great metallic colors. The ending are a little bit more like the matte with like sparkle of glitter in there, and they're like, I feel like the middle shades are especially great if you like, for example, the Sweet Peach palette where you're on a budget. These are definitely like very similar to some of the shades in there. But is it worth to get the palette? It will definitely be up to you because there is quite a few that I'm a little... So hopefully you can see them better, but like these 2 are especially chalky. These are really, really great. The last 3 are just okay. And then the third one is Grunge Glamour. Personally, it's probably the one that I would wear the least because I'm not really into those really, really dark, or at least when I do really dark smoky eyes, I don't really use those type of colors. Overall, the palette is really my least favorite. The only color that I feel like I need in my life is this one right here, which doesn't look like anything special, but when I swatch it, it looks really great. So hopefully you see it. My favorite is definitely this one right here. The other ones are okay, but they're just not anything crazy. These are new, but not as new as the other products that I'm mentioning. So those are just 2 eyeliners that I have. So I think I'm gonna choose this one, which is the Color Precise eyeliner. But the other one says it's waterproof, so I don't know. I really like whenever eyeliners are super precise like this, so let's see how it goes. It's always hard to do that on camera though. I'm going to test the other one on my other eye. This one is the Exaggerate eyeliner in waterproof. This one has one of those little applicator that I suck at using, but usually they're really, really black. So let's see. Oh yeah, this one is definitely more black. Okay, so I prefer how precise this one is, but I feel like this one is already drying out, so I don't know if I got like a bad one or something, but this one is definitely more black. But because I'm not really used to this type of applicator, I feel like this one is much easier to use. So those are the mascaras that they sent me. These mascaras were already out, but they added 2 different colors. There's going to be also very black and waterproof, so I'm going to use one that is in those colors. So I do have a very black right here. This one is the ScandalEyes Reloaded Extreme Volume Wear Easy Removal Mascara. So the one is really, really huge. Let's see how it applies. I have something in my eye, it's so annoying. So it claimed to give you extreme volume, extreme wear, and easy to be removed. It does definitely give me some nice volume. Like, I definitely have thicker lashes and they're super, super black. But it doesn't curl them even a little bit. I never curl my lashes because I want to see how the mascara performs on its own. And this gave it like 0 curl, and I really, really try. So I wouldn't wear this on its own, but I really like how black volumized my lashes are. So I would probably mix it with something else just to be able to wear it. But like, I'm not sure how well you're gonna be able to, because I am wearing eyeliner, but my lashes have like 0 curl to them. I quickly used an old brush that I have, didn't use any more product, and as you can see, it looks so much better. Like, I definitely love the formula, but the brush doesn't give me what I want. Now the part that I'm really, really, really excited about, obviously, the lipsticks. I have them right here, and I'm really excited to try them out. They did send also some lip liners, which this one I know for a fact was already out. It's one of my all-time favorite lip liner. This one is Eastend Snob, and I finished a full tube. I have one, let me find it. Aha, I have one right here. I believe they changed the applicator though, because as you can see, this one has a little bit of a, it's cut like this. I can't find my words today. And this one just looks like a normal lip liner, so I don't know what they changed, but yeah. I really, really love this one. This one was the Exaggerate lip liner definer, by the way. And they also have these ones, which are the 1000 Kisses lip liner. And I have never tried these, but I'm excited. This color is really pretty. This one is the color Natural, which I believe I have one in that color, but like the other applicator. Yeah, I have this one in the Exaggerate packaging. I don't know if they're exactly the same color. They're not exactly the same color. Oops, really awkward. So this is the 1000 Kisses, and this one is the Exaggerate in Natural, both of them. I don't know if these are new, by the way, because it doesn't say. So there's this one, which is the color Wine, and that is absolutely stunning. Really up my alley. And then the last one is the color Coffee Bean, which, if you're looking for a deep brownie, almost burgundy, eggplanty color, it's a great one. I almost forgot, there's one other lip liner, which I always like those like transparent ones. Those are the Moisture Renew Universal Transparent Lip Liner, which I would swatch, but it's kind of pointless. Just realized I didn't swatch the Eastend Snob color, which I have such a hard time finding the perfect like nude pink lip liner, because I feel like they're always too dark or they're too orangey, and this one is such a gorgeous mauve color. Like, I really, really love it. If you're looking for a great one from drugstore, totally recommend it. Okay, now the lipsticks. These are the Only One matte lipstick. They have 10 colors, they're matte finish, and they have a little bit of everything, so I'm gonna be swatching them. I'm just gonna remove any foundation from my lips. It's not gonna be like my usual lip swatches because I don't have the time, unfortunately, but I think it's gonna give you a good idea and just show you the new colors really quickly. First color is Leader of the Pink, which is a gorgeous warm tone pink. As you can see, there's a little bit of coral depending on your undertone. Obviously, as always, it's gonna change, but on me it's gonna be almost a little bit of a coral. Oh, they do have a scent. I have no idea what it smells like. I feel like it smells more like peachy than the other ones that they have. They're definitely very creamy for a matte finish. So this is what this one looks like, and I'm still trying to figure out the scent, and I feel like it's really tropical, like almost like papaya or something. Can't pinpoint it, but this is what this one looks like. I feel like this one has a little bit of a white base too. I didn't even show you the packaging. I'm like really not there today. To compare in size with the other ones that they have, I really love those ones, by the way, the Kate Moss, the matte ones. I'm doing them in the order that they came in. They might not be like the lightest to darkest, but we're gonna be able to tell the color on my hand. So the second one is a 120, which is called the Shots. Oh yeah. This one is definitely more corally color. I love pinky red colors. I really love those colors. This is absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like the formula is a little bit more matte than the other one, so I really like it. Then we have 200 Salute, which, oh yeah, this is definitely my type of mauve color. This is gonna be such a great everyday color. It's like a pinky mauve color, which I'm a big fan of. If you have a little bit more of a warm undertone, it might be a little bit more purpley on you, but this is perfect. If you feel like, you know, Velvet Teddy is super brown on you or something, like you don't want to go too brown, but you like the type of muted nude color, this is amazing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of this one. Then we have a 500 Take the Stage, which is just a classic, gorgeous neutral red color. Whew. Super creamy, it's dangerous. I'm doing a really poor job, I'm way too far from my mirror. Those are the things that you don't see whenever I do a lip swatch video. I just edit it out, but yeah, real life. It's just gorgeous. You can't go wrong with that type of color. Then you have 600 Keep It Coral, which, gorgeous. This is gonna be another great shade for the spring and summer. It's beautiful. A little bit white base, but not too much that it's not wearable. 610 High Fever, which is a darker nude. If you like those type of like brownier mid-tone nude. I think that this color is going to be a lot of people's favorite one. 700 Trendsetter, which is more of a beigey brown nude. This is going to be such a great nude, especially if you have a warmer undertone, especially a little bit more tan than me. This is a great nude for you. I even like it on my skin tone, but I'm just saying. Then you have 750 Look Who's Stalking, which is, again, kind of reminds me of the lip liner that I mentioned earlier, the coffee bean color. It's going to be brown with a little bit of red in there. Beautiful color. Then you have 800 Run the Show, which is a gorgeous purple color, which super awkward swatches, but I love whenever the drugstore comes out with like weird colors. I feel like it's a little bit uneven compared to the other one, but it's not something you can't work with. Last but not least, you have 810 The Matte Factor, which, yes, I really love those deep burgundy shade with a hint of like berry in it. Those are just always my favorites. Actually, it reminds me of 107 that they have in the other range. Actually, I'm going to compare them because that one is one of my all-time favorites, and I keep recommending it to everyone because it suits every skin tone, and I mean every skin tone. I feel like sometimes people say that and you're like, no, but this one, yes. I did a pretty bad job at applying it, but my lips are starting to be pretty irritated, but I'm going to swatch the other one next to it so you can see the difference in color. Oh yeah, it is lighter. But as you can see, they are fairly similar, but the new one is a little bit lighter and this one a little bit darker, but both would look good on anyone if you're looking for that deep burgundy with a hint of berry that is so hard to find. I recommend any of those. So that was the last one. So it really doesn't come as a shock, but Rimmel came out with some amazing lipsticks, which seems to always be the case. So I'm going to be testing out today this color, which is a 610 High Flyer, which I'm going to be applying later on because I have another video to film, but I'm going to be wearing this all day and either update you in the description box or hopefully we'll have time to just include a little bit of a clip. I feel like the BB cream looks more oily than it actually is when I try to touch my skin. It's definitely very glowy. I do also have like a bright light in my face, so it definitely makes it a little bit more intense. And I did apply highlighter, so that's what it is right now. But it definitely still feels great. It doesn't feel oily, but it has only been 3 hours so far, so I just wanted to update you quickly. But yeah. By the way, this is a test for the transfer. You can see on my mug. There is some transfer whenever you drink or eat, but the color is still great on my lips. It didn't move whatsoever. So I have been wearing everything for 6, almost 7 hours, and I wanted to update you before I remove it because I gotta go to the gym and I can't wear this. You can definitely see that I am very oily right now. It looks oilier than it feels, but I still want to try and blot and then reapply powder just to see the texture. But you can definitely see, especially on my forehead, like I am shiny. So let's try to see if I can make it look decent again. Woo! They did say it was transfer proof if I remember correctly, and there's no foundation. That's my fingers. There's no foundation that does transfer on the paper, so that's good. Doesn't seem to have much, if any, actually foundation BB cream on the paper, but I'm definitely a lot less oily already. Now we're gonna see if I can apply powder on top of it. Because if I have to go somewhere and I don't want to redo my makeup, that's exactly what I'll do. So I want to see if I can actually wear this all day. So you can definitely blot and reapply powder if you have oily skin and it looks great. I have no issue with the foundation BB cream. I keep saying foundation. The face products are great, no issue there. I do have a little bit of phallus. I'm going to zoom you in. I don't know if it's the mascara, but I have worn, I believe, that mascara exactly different color because it is the new color. And I don't remember it having any phallus, so it might be the eyeshadows. I'm not sure. So you might be able to tell just a little bit. It's not extreme. It's super easy for me to just take a brush and just, you know, get rid of it. So it's just tiny. It's not that much. The eyeliner survived really well. I did use the waterproof one on top of the other one, so that is a plus. I just really suck at applying these ones. And last but not least, the lipstick. I completely forgot to talk about it whenever I did the first update for the foundation, but you were able to see that it was starting to be more and more matte. Like there's less and less transfer throughout the day. Like if I try to, you can see there is some transfer, but it's really just a little. But it's looking more and more matte, but it's still comfortable, which, you know, always the best of both worlds. The color's still great. I have been eating. I even had peanut butter and I was like licking my lips and I was like, oh, that's it. The lipstick is gone. Still going strong. Like I shouldn't be surprised because I have had really great experience with lip products from Rimmel and this one is just no exception. If you were interested in some of the colors that I did swatch, I would say go ahead and pick some up. Zoomed in so you can see the lips. The lipstick is still going strong. So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which one of these products you're interested in trying, especially the lipstick. Which colors are you planning on getting? Don't forget to subscribe to not miss any future videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.